10 minutes from now, someone's going to walk right over there. Our new clients are going to walk right over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen with our new clients.
Welcome to Diamond Bar.
Anyway, so we are trying out Greg's new sound box. Show him that new sound box.
Custom.
And Greg, if Greg doesn't say this was my idea, because I told him there was a long time ago, there was it was a VHS tape. It might be online. This seminar that Jim Dobbs did, where he had that sitting on the table, and he was doing a seminar. And I mean, those guys were always very, very clinical. And I've got to call Regina back because we're ordering the collars from her. Anyway, so what you're going to hear. So what I'm thinking to myself, you guys, is I want 3 basic behaviors. I want to be able to make the dog come to me. I want to be able to make it go away from me, and I want to be able to make it stay. You can't train all of them at one time. He happens to be very talented with the going away part. So if I can keep my manners minder working, but we'll get our train and praise ready.
Should be. Try. Nothing? The light's on.
I'm telling you guys right now, I mean, this is... It's ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't ever recommend it to anyone. You know, consistency
Gotta be
is...
them batteries. Just gotta remember to get batteries
It's
for
not
it.
the batteries. It's just a defective product. Because you can get it, once you get it going.
Is that thing locked? I forgot about that. Nothing. That's how we make things work. When all else fails, smack it.
Probably going to use the battery. Alright, so let me just show you what you can do in lieu of... Alright, you're going to have to stand right there.
Alright. Oh.
Your new name is Summer's Minder.
Beep.
So you need to just have a treat ready in your hand.
Aw, you seen it? The bunny just ran across the gate on the outside.
I've seen many of them over the years.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's cute.
Alright, so it's really sad, but this is what you guys have to be ready to cover. You're going to have to simulate the beep. I'm going to tell you when. I'll go like this. When I go like this, you beep, and then you drop it in there. You might have to go beep, beep, beep. So what I want to do, you guys, is just incorporate my pager into being able to get him to move away. And he's pretty good about getting into the... He's got enough of an understanding. Alright, go ahead. Beep.
Beep. Beep, beep, beep.
Put the treat. Put the treat. Oh, you did? Okay, good. Did you see the manners minder started working? Something. Good. All through. Try to drop the treat in the same place. Alright. Is it me or is the manners minder just going off on its own?
Is it working? Are you hitting the button by... Yeah, it's working. I'm going to put it as soon as we drop it. It's not gonna...
I like the even beep. I like the summer minder.
All right, yeah, let's, because then we know that's going to work.
You know, and so what I'm saying to myself, you guys, and this is what we're talking about, I'm still drawing the circle around myself. At the edge of that circle is that cage. That's what I'm saying to myself. I'm controlling, I'm adding an aspect of being able to control the dog within the circle by making him go away. All right, Summer's minder's been replaced. All right, so I'm gonna do two things. I gotta make sure I got it going. Place. So you heard when I was doing the pager. All through, and I'm really not telling him to come to me. That's why I'm remaining neutral. I want to get him facing that way. Even though I'm not against, with this dog, I'm fairly certain I can probably, you want to be careful about it. I would say to myself, I want to get him, because I could probably turn him. I'm going to show you how I can do it. You don't want to do too much of that in the beginning, though. All through. Nice. So, that was basically the recall in reverse. I just turned him that way, but I don't want to do too much of that. And I'm going to tell you why, because I don't want a dog that's conditioned to whip away from me that way. I would rather have one. And I didn't get a chance. Good. I'll do it right this time. All right, so now it stops working. We're going to put our train and praise together, but that's, you know, little monkey. That's where I want him to be anyway. He's not inhibited at all, but that's how I want you guys to think of it. If I drew a circle around myself when I was standing over there, you know, this would be a stationary. That's at the outside edge of it. I'm sending him away. I'm bringing him back. I'm sending him away. You know, and even if he started to rock out. I'm going to tell you the problem with Greg's sound box. That right there. We might have to turn it down a little. Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys this, but Bumper's about tore it out of my hand when it started making that noise. Try turning it down a little. Summer's like, I don't know how to turn it.
No, because I wouldn't say no, because I think it's only got that. Maybe we can.
But two things happened right there that made me very uninteresting. One, he found that little dead thing. And two, then he heard that sound box. Rocco! Good. So right there, none of that happened. And that was more interesting. Rocco! Good. So I was able to get him away from the thing, but let me tell you what, I was ready to go to my Nick. You little monkey. Rocco. In order to keep, I just made a little move like that to keep him, to seem more interesting. Anyway, Mark is so funny. You know, I've got to try to not have my questions be so loaded, you know, or my statements. All high drive competitions, all of them, wait for their food bowl. And I'm going to tell you how I know that isn't the case. Certainly, because these retriever guys, I'll tell you what these guys have time to do. Not that.
Yeah.
You know, they got 20 dogs. You don't have time to make each one sit and wait for its food bowl twice a day. These guys don't have time for that. All right, I'm going to see if I can get Rocco! Rocco! I do want Rocco. If you were teaching that as an exercise, that's supposed to be. And that was my Nick right there. There's another big Nick. Got to tell you guys, he's a little handful. Be right back.